Hi, my name's Hannah and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about exam stress. At the moment I am right in the middle of my exams. I've got 2 out of the way and I've got 2 left next week. I have been to university before and to be perfectly honest, I didn't really suffer from exam stress. I didn't really know what it was until this time around. It's been pretty up and down, to be honest. I think the main reason why I feel it this time is because it's a totally new subject. There's a lot of pressure on myself anyway to get high grades, and in order to get high grades or even to pass, you have to put in a lot more effort, or it feels like you have to put in a lot more effort with a science-based subject. Previously, when I studied, I would sort of read the literature required, make some notes, have a think about it, and then kind of go into the exam. But now, in order to understand the concept, you have to go over it quite a few times and you have to put it into practice. As anyone will tell you, the only way to get better at something is to practice. So studying this time round takes up a lot of time and a lot of practice. Yesterday I had my least favourite exam. If you've watched any of my videos before, you may know that I've been struggling with one of my modules called The Universe. It's a really good module, it's very interesting, but for some reason I wasn't quite figuring out how to put the knowledge into practice when it came to working out problems. Before the exam yesterday, it started to click together. I think this is a combination of help from friends and understanding the content in different modules, and it's clicked in my head. But shout out to Gonzalo, who really helped me, particularly just before the exam, and sort of going through the formula sheet and understanding what those letters mean. A means radius sometimes, but R means radius other times, and looking at the equations sometimes if you're not familiar with them like I wasn't, then I was just kind of going, well, what the hell does this letter mean? But I think the exam went okay and I think I passed. I've got 2 exams left. On Tuesday I've got properties of matter, which is like quantum physics-y, chemistry kind of stuff, and what else? Maths. Maths, I've done a lot of preparation already on the algebra side, but I haven't really done any preparation for the calculus, and this is a big exam. It's worth 20 credits this semester, and we've got another 20 credits next semester. It's a 2.5-hour exam. I'm kind of breaking it. So this is the first time I've really suffered from exam stress. The sort of things I've done to try and combat it are making a schedule. So I've used Google Sheets quite a lot to keep a spreadsheet. I did not stick to it rigidly because I am human. Part of the process was not feeling bad about the days where I didn't do 5 hours, I only did 3. Or, you know, around Christmas where I didn't do any. There have been other days where I've done 5, 8, 9. It depends how I feel, it depends how the process is going, it depends how high my motivation is. But sort of keeping a log of that has been really useful. So I can get a bit overwhelmed and start to panic and start to feel a bit like, whoa, you know, shaking and too much energy, maybe too much coffee. What I've done in my study space and in the few hours before exams is to listen to some chilled music, and just while I'm studying to help me concentrate, and when I'm not studying just to help me relax. There's some great playlists on Spotify. My boyfriend made me listen to the Planet Earth soundtrack, so that's now stuck on my playlist. That's been really good. Planet Earth 2, I might add. Cinematic chill out on Spotify. Music for concentration, which I think every student right now has probably listened to on Spotify, is a great playlist. I need just enough mumble in the background so that it's not silence, and that helps me work. Sometimes that can be Radio 4, but it has to be so quiet that I can't actually hear what they're saying, otherwise I start listening to the programme. Not only do I listen to relaxing music, but I like to have my fairy lights like these. I've got some upstairs in my room, I might show you in a minute. In fact, yeah, let's go on a look tour. Okay, can you see? Yeah. So I've been doing a little bit of revision this morning. I like to have some candles, but I haven't got any at the moment, so they've run out. But this is my desk space, basically. I've got my fairy lights on the bed. I've got Josh, my boyfriend's Bluetooth speaker I've been using a lot, so that's where I have my music. I like to be near the daylight, although the weather is horrendous and I'm so bored of this. And I kind of sit here until I can't work anymore, really. So one app I found really, really useful is a web app, but you can get it on your phone and your iPad as well, or whatever you have, whatever device you have. It's called Pomododo. You may have heard of it. It's based on a method that uses the word POMO, and I can't remember the rest of the word, where you basically concentrate on a task for 25 minutes and take a 5-minute break. And on the top of the tab, you can see the timer sort of counting down. So when I'm starting to get flustered, or I look at my phone, maybe think about checking Facebook, look at the top of the tab and it says like 15 minutes left or 7 minutes left. And psychologically that makes me sort of put the phone down and just go, come on, let's carry on with this task. You can finish the rest of this question. And I think like every 4 segments, so every 2 hours, you get like a half an hour or 20-minute break. Just a great time to stop and have a snack and have lunch. What else? Taking walks, going to the gym. Now I haven't gone to the gym properly while I've been studying, but I have made an effort to like go to the climbing wall, do some yoga, just some time away from my desk when I realise that I'm starting to procrastinate and I'm not really concentrating anymore. Or, you know, getting to that point at the end of the day where you don't think you can give anymore and you just need to sit on the sofa and watch Netflix for an hour or so and then see how you feel. As long as I've kind of done enough that day to feel like I've made some progress, then I won't be too hard on myself. If that exam stress you're experiencing is too much for you, or if you think it's not just stress from exams, or it's not normal, or it's inhibiting you in some way, then I would make sure that you get in touch with your university's advice services, your student services centres and things like that. If they're anything like the University of Nottingham, then there is lots of information out there, lots of help, so don't be afraid to ask. For anyone out there who's doing exams right now, I wish you the best of luck, and I will make another video soon. Bye!